Hello, it is my honor to introduce Professor Charles Corbett, the IBM Chair in Management and Professor of Operations Management and Sustainability at the UCLA Anderson School of Management. We are thrilled that he accepted our invitation to be a keynote speaker for the 52nd Annual Decision Sciences Conference. We would like to pose a question to Professor Corbett. What is the one grand challenge in a post-COVID environment that decision sciences community needs to tackle in your view? Charles?
Well, Shriram, thank you very much for the question. Of course, thank you for the invitation. I'm really thrilled and honored to be able to participate in the conference. So you're asking about the grand post-COVID challenge. It's a very honest answer, I think, for many of us. Please, we all need a break before we start tackling any new big challenges. But thinking beyond the break that we need, I would have to say probably climate change is the thing we really need to worry about most, but maybe in a different way than many of us are currently thinking about it, because we still need to do whatever we can to reduce the extent of climate change, right? We need to try to keep climate change as limited as possible, but at the same time, we're well past the point of preventing climate change and probably even well past the point of keeping it to the kinds of levels that we were hoping for just a decade or two ago. So what we really need to be worrying about a lot nowadays, and I think the decision sciences community has huge opportunities here, is the adaptation part. And why specifically climate change, though? It's because there's lots of other things that we care about intensely. There's all kinds of societal challenges that many of us really care about. But climate change is, if anything, a catalyst that makes many of these social challenges even worse than they already are. And when you think of the consequences that we're already seeing of climate change today, the increase in inequity and health outcomes, the increase in gun violence, for instance, is linked to climate change. So the increase in energy insecurity when you think of all the wildfires in the West, but also in other parts of the world. There's lots of things like that, but the outcomes, the consequences of climate change are being borne very disparately by different communities around the world. And I think we have tremendous opportunities in the decision science community to think about what is it that we can collectively do to make the consequences of climate change be well, first of all, of course, as minimal as possible, but then second, to make the way in which these consequences are felt to be shared as equitably as possible. So that's why I say climate change, not at the exclusion of all else, but climate change because it interacts with so many other things that we really care about tremendously. So I think that's a big enough challenge. Let's see how far we can get with that one.
Thank you, Charles. That's extremely insightful. To our audience, if you would like to post questions on the video and we invite comments from you, and please send an email to info@decisionsciences.org on any comments or questions you have for our keynote speakers. We look forward to seeing you at the conference. The dates are here in the logo. Do not forget to register, and it is going to be an exciting event. Thank you.